Kitchen Renovating number 5. Follow us on our journey through the highs and lows of renovating our new adventure. On this episode, we lay the patio slabs in blistering heat. Currently the ground slopes towards the house and any surface rainwater runs directly inside, which is why we had lots of rotten wood in some parts of the house. So we've installed a drainage floor gutter to stop this from happening. It's been bedded into sand with a runoff towards the garage and will be connected to the existing stormwater pipes. We secure the sides with a concrete mix to stop the gutter moving during our installation of the slabs. Our next job is to barrow in some environmental base to level out the site before we add the sand and patio slabs. But first we need to fill in some of the really low bits with some leftover drainage stone. We nail some rails into the retaining wall for the finished height. We need to make sure we have enough runoff and our patio slabs are flush or slightly higher with the gutter so that the water runs directly into the channel. Whilst I bring the Enviro base around and spread it into place, Andy plumbs the drainage gutter to the existing stormwater pipes. It's a bit of a challenge because the ground is really hard and he has to dig out the old concrete curbs.
So we've put a second coat of the screed on, tampered it down, and we also sprayed it with water to set it into place, and it's nice and hard now and reasonably level, as level as it's going to get. So the next stage is putting the sand on, as you've just picked up. It is 42 degrees here at the moment. It is like standing in an oven. So we're not going to be doing this very quickly. But it needs finishing, so we're just going to get on with it. So I'm going to set you down. Hopefully the phone won't overheat and you'll get to watch it. But if it switches off mid filming, then you'll know why. It's because it's too hot. Alright, so I'm going to set you out and put you on a time lapse.
We compact down the first load of sand with the tamper. This is so we have a firm bed of sand down first before we add a second layer. If we left it loose when it rained and we walked on it, the sand particles would all move about and we would end up with a sunken area in the patio.
So we put the 3 first 3 slabs down, and if you can see there's a pink line that goes along. That's to show us how the plumb line, so that we can make sure that they all start off the same distance of the same line, so it's plumb. And we've put a 3mm, or just slightly over 3mm spaces between them, so that when we've finished, we're going to sprinkle the sand inside them to bed them in properly. So Andy's just levelling out the sand with a screw, using his little makeshift float level, what we like to call it. And we're going to stick the next on, but it's very hot.
Whilst Andy lays the slabs, I spread a mix of sand and cement in between the gaps. It's important to get plenty in, as once hardened, this stops the slabs from moving about when we walk on them.
How's that air conditioning for you?
It's not pointing at me, it's bugging me.
I think it's great.
After a nice cool down and a spot of lunch, it's back to it. Once all the slabs are in place and we have filled in all the gaps with sand and cement, we go round and out the outside and bed them in with concrete mix to stop them from moving. Just the cuts along the retaining wall edge to go. We decide to cut all the slabs at the same time using angle grinder. The water is used to cool the blade and tiles down during the cutting, but Andy gets more of a shock than he is bargaining for. We let the grinder dry out a little and start laying the few slabs already cut. We're not tiling right up to the wall because we want to leave a gap between the slab and the wood for drainage. So we're going to fill this area with small bluestone. Next time on renovating number 5, remove the old front deck and start work on the exterior of the house. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share.